guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Cleaning and Clearing Clutter with Carrie. My name is Carrie and today I am in my office working. Actually tonight I'm in my office working. And I got encouraged and motivated and inspired by Jen, love Mrs. G, and also I watched two others do craft rooms today and I cannot remember their names, but anyway, they really motivated me and they inspired me and encouraged me to come up here and work in mine. And I started up here working and was just going to kind of go around the room, but I have been closing out client files and had a mess in here. And I cleaned that up and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I want to talk to my friends while I'm working. So I decided to go ahead and stop so I could start a video and work with you all. And so one of the things that I did do already, well, first of all, let me show you what I'm doing. So I have stuff on my desk that needs to be filed away in a box that can go in the garage. I have down there on the floor, a file that needs to be in a box that goes in the garage. This box is client files that I have to go through yet. I've already been through two boxes of ones that some of the information can be thrown away and other of the information I want to keep. So in a box in the garage. And so the other stuff, there's a box there on the desk and a box over there. And there's three boxes over there. But anyway, let me go over here. Let's show you. Let's just show you. Let's go. We'll do that. So that box, I don't remember what's in that one probably. Oh, my books, my workshop books. That one is scrapbooking stuff of my daughter's. So that is probably going to stay up here in this side. I just have to find a home for it. Maybe it's going to be under this desk. I'm not sure. But I just brought these in from the garage. And there's not that much stuff in them. And it's stuff that I'm going to be scrapbooking. So I want it up here in this space. That is, I don't know. Let me see. What is that? Oh, that is these that I emptied out. These are really nice folders, you guys. I don't want to pitch them yet. So I'm going to keep these. I'll find a home for them. And I'm going to use this box to put the files that are on my desk and the one on the floor in this box. I'm doing that. I already dusted this side, but I want to show you. Let me flip you so you don't. I want to show you. So all I've dusted, that top, and then these doors on this little embellishment center thing. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's how dirty that was. And that's just the top and the drawer. So then I decided to dust off the side of this, and that's that. And then I decided to dust off my printer stand and printer. Safe to say it's been a little while. But anyway, that's okay because I'm doing it now. But one of the things one of the girls was saying today that she is doing her craft space based on Dana K. White's process, which I can't think of the name of it. I have both of her books. They're amazing books if you guys need to read and get some ideas on how to get your space, you know, cleaned up without feeling overwhelmed. Something about an hour. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I commit to 15 minutes, and then if I do an hour, I'm like, yay, you. But today, tonight, I'm feeling really motivated, and because I've already like dusted and stuff, so I'm like really wanting to get in and get this all cleaned up, because the ultimate goal is to be sure that all the craft stuff is here and work stuff is here. And there's only a few work things that are on this side of the room. I think there's only a few things. I'm looking at them right now. And then the other side of the room, the work that I do has slowed way down. And so I don't need to have everything out that I have out. So I can put it somewhere else so that I can make room for the work that I'm going to be doing for Clemmer Classic. And so that's kind of the ultimate goal and why I really wanted to get up here and delve in. So first thing I'm going to do, and even though I'm supposed to be cleaning off the floor space, there's not, under my desk, there's not a lot of stuff. There is a, let me show you. There's a rolling cart. Let's see. I don't think you can see my rolling cart. Let me show you my rolling cart. There's this rolling cart. And this is all of my scraps of scrapbook paper. So I keep it in that rolling cart underneath my craft desk because it's, you know, it's easily accessible if I'm up here working on a craft. So I just keep that right here tucked under the side. And I'm going to push it right back where it was because that's where it goes. And one of the things too, Jen, if you watch, love Mrs. G, if you watch, you gave me an idea. I have my cricket mats just sitting on the floor, and they bend at the bottom because they're like this at the floor. But she has hers hanging on a nail. And I'm like, yes, I can hang them up right here instead of them being on the floor. They can be hanging on the wall. So thank you for that tip. That was amazing. That's an amazing tip, and that will help me. So this box right here, I'm going to go ahead and sit it on the floor right down there. Go around my camera here. I don't like it there, but that's where it's going to go. This, I'm going to empty. I don't know what to do with these, but I'll put them up here and then I'll show you where I'm putting them because it makes sense. It makes sense to me. Let me show you what I did, because then you guys can see if you need any storage ideas. I'm very blessed with my craft space, you guys. I just put them in here. These are like plastic dividers for like the boxes and stuff. I'm doing a paper sort as well. But my craft space was different. But in 2013, a friend of a friend contacted me and said that their friend was selling all of their scrapbook stuff, their entire room, all of the machines, everything. And would I be interested? And I said, no, but I would love to look through her stuff. So I looked through her stuff, went over, bought a lot of embellishments, scrapbooks, you know, things like that. And spent like, I don't know, like $300. And then came home, was so happy with my stuff, you know. And the next day, the lady called me and said, hey, rather than me piece this out and try to find people that are interested in buying it piece by piece, book by book, embellishment by embellishment, would you be interested in buying my whole room? And I'm like, oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. But we talked and decided that the price that she offered it to us for was just, we just couldn't turn it down. And so I said, yes, absolutely. If you're sure that's, you know, what you want for it and everything. She said, yes, for sure. So we did. Well, this wall system is the Alpha storage system from Container Store. And so that is part of what we purchased. We purchased that, and then all of these, all of those, and all of those have scrapbook paper in them. That was hers. Now, mind you, I purchased this room, so I purchased the room and everything that was in it. So everything that was in the drawers, all of the Cricut printers, everything in the room. Since then, that's like I said, in 2013. So since then, I've had time to go through every bit of it. It took me a long time, but I went through every bit of it. And over time, purged more. So I took the majority of it to my daughter. And she's a scrapper too. So I took a lot of it to her and kept the things that I knew that I would use for the crafting that I do. So I like to do scrapbooking. I like to do card making, and I love, love, love to make cookbooks. And so I kept the stuff that would be geared towards, you know, towards those crafting things. So that box is empty now. Let's move over here. That box is empty. So these two go in here. Those can go in there. This one can go in there. And then the box that I have on my desk, this one right here, are still files that have to be gone through. And the papers that are left are going to go in that box. So I already have a box sitting down here for the garage. I'll go ahead and put this one over here for the garage. This one, oh, I don't like the idea of putting this on the floor, but it took me 2 hours to do 2018 last night, and this is 2019. So when I have 2 hours, and I don't tonight, but I will before the end of the weekend. So this will be gone before the end of the weekend, and those boxes will be out in the garage by the end of the weekend. That's my goal. Hashtag goals. Okay, so that's under there. This one, this was a box for my scrapbooking of my daughter. One of my daughters. And this is books. Okay, so these can go back out in the garage on the top shelf where they're out of the way. So 3 boxes down. This we got when we got our puppy. This is the bag. Y'all, look how cute this is. This is what all of Hudson's paperwork and stuff was in. This is a nice bag. Nice bag. So I'm going to put this out in the garage with the shopping bags. That's garbage. That's garbage. And this is a drink bowl, a travel drink bowl that was in there. It was stuff full of stuff for him. So I'll take those downstairs. So that can go there. This is trash. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, let me clean off the top of this desk. These. Let's see if I use those. Hold on just a second, you guys. I'll take you on a tour and show you how I have my stuff stored. Some of my storage is really, really old, but it works. Okay. Craft side. Let me move this. So that can go there. Okay. Let me dust this off, and then the dusting on this side is finished. Yeah, it's been a while since I have really played up here. Okay. So I want to show you different storage things that I have that work for me. Okay, this stool we used when we did paparazzi, and we don't do paparazzi anymore, so that can go downstairs. Y'all, I'm getting it out of here. This chair was my mother-in-law's for her desk. And when she passed away, I was just bringing my black chair over whenever I was going to sit over here and craft. But now I don't have to. And this chair is going to look a lot nicer when I take a magic eraser to it. But anyway, white chair. Love it. Okay, so if y'all can find something like this, these right here, this is, I think, 2. Hold on. I think it's 2. And I have 2 more that I'm getting rid of, taking to my daughter. But these I got at Joann's when they were running a 50% off sale. But that was like 30 years ago, over 20 years ago. No, maybe close to 20 years. But that has served very well. I did have 4 of them. Like I said, I have purged and purged and purged. And I set this room up different, so I only decided to leave space for 2 of them. This is where I keep all of my Stampin' Up! Inks. I don't even know if they're still good because it's been so long since I've stamped. They might be dried up, but they're old. They're old. They're very old. That's where I keep that. This is paper, 8.5 by 11. I think most of it's 8.5 by 11. Some pattern 12 by 12. Up, there. This is the stuff that needs to go. This needs to go on the other side. This needs to go on the other side. And this, old client files that can go in the garage. Yes. Okay. This goes on the office side. I'll find a space for that. So I'll just stack it on my desk right now when I get to that side. You guys, that side's going to take me a lot longer. Let me show you why. Because all of that, that's just stacks of like co-parenting information. I don't think there's any client stuff in there. Underneath my desk, like all that has to be gone through. That side's going to take me a little bit longer, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so let's go back over here, see what we have. See what we have to do on the floor. Do we have anything else on the floor? Okay, let me show you the rest. I keep, okay, I'm going to get my little stool out because I don't even know what I have up here. That's stamps I'm not getting rid of. A recipe box. Both of them feel very dusty. Both of them feel very dusty. Okay. This is cookbook embellishments. Let's see what cookbook embellishments are. Not a darn thing in there. Okay. So that's not cookbook embellishments. That's okay. Because I'm still going to put this back up here. And then scrapbooks. These are blank scrapbooks. This right here. These right here. I'm doing a paper sort. So I showed you guys in the closet that whole tower. That's all paper. That's all paper that I purchased with the room. It came with the room. So a lot of it is stuff, and I've gone through some of it, not all of it. But a lot of it is stuff I won't use. And so I want to go through it because I can pay it forward, you know, to other scrappers. So anyway, this is how I'm sorting it. I can't even remember who I watched. I watched somebody, I YouTubed somebody doing paper sort and what's the best way to do it. It is a very tasking job. But how I have it set up is birthday and masculine, green, yellow, orange, and rust, ginghams, any ginghams, and then by color, school related, red, pink, burgundy, and purple, brown, tan, gray, and cream, and then whites. That's what's working for me. But I have taken a pretty long break from that project. I was on the floor like with papers just spread out, and that's not the best way for me to do it. But so then this embellishment center, so these are, let me show you, they're individual little, let's see if I can take one out. I don't know if I can take, I'm supposed to be able to. I can't. But anyway, these do come out. So these come out. But that's all put together because these have these sides on it. They just all clip together. This is on this wall with 1, 2, 3, I don't know, 4 or 5 screws. That's it. Same with the other one on this side. That's up there with, I don't know, a few screws. And they come out. But these little things come out. So when I bought the room, that came with it, and all of the embellishments that were all mixed up. So I spent a lot of time, and I went through all of them to try to see, you know, like colors and circles, squares, hearts, all the things. So one of the things that I was doing, I showed you the dirty cloth. This hasn't been dusted in forever. So I did the top and I did these 2 things. And so now I'm just gonna wipe these down. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I'm getting it done now. I'm getting it done now. What are you guys working on? I see a cobweb in the corner. Yeah, I even got a cobweb in the corner because it's been so long. So this is something that I can actually go through and pare down. I can probably get rid of some of these squares. I just don't want to yet because it's like a picture on the wall to me. It makes me very happy. And I do use some of this stuff when I'm working on a crafting, you know, if I'm crafting and I need brads or whatever, then I do that. But before I had this, I had them in these things. I had them in this, because these have separated out. They have little sections, and it allows you to be pretty organized. Let me see, like buttons. I was able to organize all my buttons, you know, in this. I got rid of a ton of buttons. But yeah, that's how I had my brads and stuff stored before. I had other little containers, you know, I'm a container girl. So I had other containers too. I don't know what row I left off on. But the rest of the dusting I did. I dusted all these things off. Okay, that's one. Yeah. Let me get one more. Let me get one more little rag. And let me do this side. The same thing over here, only obviously not as many rows. And I decided to have them on both walls instead of having this one go way up. I just felt like it looked better that way. And I felt also like it would be easier for me to access. I mean, ideally, I wouldn't be like in a corner between these two things, between this and this. But that's the way it is. It's not that bad, so. Oh, I'm working up a sweat. Yes, working up a sweat. Turn the fan on higher. Okay. So down here, wait, I'm not done with this. I'm not done with this wall. This right here, these drawer things, I carry these. See, that feels dusty. Everything needs to be wiped off. These drawer things you can get at Walmart, and they hold 12 by 12 paper. So they're perfect, but they're perfect for other things as well. Okay, so I have several of them. I think one set of them were mine. The others were the other two. I think I have two. Yeah, no, I have three more. Those were with the room when I purchased the room. So this I keep adhesive and like runners, tape runners in this. This one I keep loose 12 by 12, but I'll have to look through it because I have loose 12 by 12 everywhere in those, all those bins in the closet. So these are transparent papers. So all of this is transparent papers. And there's going to be more of that in there. But I don't use all of this. I won't use all of this. So I'll go through it so I can pay it forward. This I keep felt in. This, I have a happy planner, stickers and stuff. And I have them in my bag in my car right now. But that's where I keep the stickers for my happy planner. This is just scrapping tools. Punches, a little hammer, I don't know, extension posts for books, scrapbooks, scissors, the little picker up thing. But that's just where I keep some of my scrapping tools. That needs to be gone through as well. It's been a long while. These three drawers right here are what I keep pre-made pages in of my daughters. So this one is for my oldest, my middle, and my youngest. This, I don't know what that has in it. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what that has in it. This is recipe book refills. Oh, this might be the cookbook stuff. Nope. This is sewing stuff. Some sewing stuff. Oh. Small sewing machine stuff. And then this is small bows, just some little bows. These boxes are nice too, you guys. These are picture boxes or photo boxes. Those are nice too for storing things in. You know, anything really, like, you know, I'm keeping bows in there. I got an empty one up there, but I have a bunch of them in my closet over there, housing a bunch of stuff. So then this drawer has some wood stuff, wood crafting stuff, design, what I call design lines, and adhesive ribbon, like all these ribbons in here, in this little section right here. Those are all adhesive ribbons. These are tags, metal edge tags. And so that's where I keep that stuff. This is some washi tape. I have a washi tape holder, but I haven't used it. This is fabric squares. I'll use that for something. This is paper shapes, like all different kinds of paper shapes. Squares, circles, flowers, different things like that. These are bows. And then just other, you know, square shapes. So that's that. And stamps for if I make cards. These are by Stamping Up, and they are approved for card sales. So I can put made by, and that is approved for card sales. This one is all adhesives and some wiggly eyes adhesives, tape, Mod Podge. This down here, the very bottom, this is Storybook, my crimper, a puzzle maker, and that's that. This here is all chipboard stuff and tags. These are all tags. This is all chipboardy things. That one is all flowers. Anything that's got flowers. These are like chipboard as well, but they're flowers. All flowers. All flowers in there. And then the bottom one is all letters. So, get you down here. Alphabet. That's alphabet. So that's that. Then over here, and one of the things that I'm doing, let me show you. One of the things I'm doing is, this is the Alpha storage, and they have labels like these, and they come off of the doors. Not doors, drawers. They come off of the drawers. So I bought, because I have some that are missing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 over here that don't have any, and 2 over there. So I bought these today so that I can make labels for the drawers and have that be all done. Now, oh, take your Dramamine. That's what Amber says. Amber on Farmhouse Table says, take your Dramamine when she spins you around. So, okay, so here, again, this is all the Alpha storage. Let me bring you down here and show you what I have stored in here. This is where I store my paper cutters. This is where I store paint brushes. So this is all my craft paint brushes. And I love to paint things, like things, wooden things, shelf things. These are large punches. I don't even know if you can see the drawers. These are, oops, smaller punches, some more punches, and then this is my heat gun for embossing and stuff. This is a miscellaneous. It pays to clean. Look at that. Pays to clean. Didn't even know that was in there. So anyway, I'll find stuff to go in here, but that's kind of a miscellaneous drawer. This one is alphabets, letters, alphabet letters. That's all of that. This is, I like to make cookbooks, so I buy these. I found this one at a Goodwill. And this has never been used, so this one is one that I can make something. It says sweets. But anyway, that's cookbook stuff. This is kits that I've already done, or that need to be done. This one, over here. This one is where I keep some of the markers, circle cutter, album rings, mini stapler with the decorative staples, like those, and then the rug latch hook stuff. So that's what I keep in there. This is colored pencils, and then the Xyron sticker stuff, a larger staple. That's what I keep in here. Rubber bands. This is washi tape and then clips. And then this is where I keep my big bag. So that's what I have in there. Then here, this is all 6x6 paper. This is all 8x8. And again, some of this was from the craft room, the purchase craft room. This is 8x8. This is all paper that I've put aside for my girls, all 3 of my girls' books. That I'm like, okay, no, I'm not using it. That's for my girls. And so that's what that is. This paper is all Disney. And then this is all what I call specialty paper and fibers. So like this, that, if you can see, it has texture to it. These are like fibery papers. So that's the kind of paper that's in here. So far, I mean, I'm trying to get organized. Oh, and this has like pop dots. It raises your stuff up. I think that is it for the craft room side. I've got my little stool. And it's kind of like mission accomplished on this side. So what I need to do now is from this black cabinet over. And so part of my project is going to be this bottom drawer is going to be my Clemmer Classic drawer. The stuff that I have in there from my workshop is going over to that file drawer over there because then it's out of the way. This I will be getting to more than I will that. This is just co-parenting information. That's actually co-parenting information for my newspaper column, so that'll probably stay there unless I find a different spot for it. This is just like supply things, like tags, Post-it notes, file tabs and inserts, whiteout, Sharpie. That's just that. That's what I got going on, y'all. That's what I got going on. But this is what's going down. Look, let me show you. That right there, those 3 boxes get to go down to the garage on the cabinet. They'll be on top and out of the way. The stool goes downstairs into our overflow pantry. That's where we go if there's a storm, so we keep 2 stools down there. The bag goes in the store drawer down there in the garage. This over here is craft as well. Even though my printer's on this stand, oh boy, that was a dusty mess, you guys. But I did clean it all up. I thought I kept the rag. I was going to show you. Probably showed you already. Anyway, this drawer is some ribbons. This drawer is some ribbons and, rope. I got this because I was going to do a lamp. I don't even know where the lamp is now. This is my CD player. My daughter made a bunch of CDs for me, so I just keep the player in there. And this is all, the bottom drawer is all like craft paints and like touch-up markers kind of thing. And so that's what's down there. And then these drawers I will have to be going through, but I'm not going to yet. This is all work on this side, all my coaching stuff. And then this is Stampin' Up paper. And then this one down here, that's all Stampin' Up paper. So it's a busted file drawer, but they're in there. So that all has to be gone through. Some of this stuff can be moved out, I think. I don't even know what it is. Oh yeah, part of workshop stuff, so I can find a new home for that. Folders, and all envelopes, sheet protectors, tablets, books, paper. Now, my next project will be this side, and I'll dust all of that, and then I'll go through all of my stacks. That stack over there, some of that stuff, y'all, I haven't looked at in, well, I moved my office to here, to our home, in June of 20 during COVID, when COVID hit. I closed my office in Dallas and brought it home. And that's why half of this room is office and half is craft space, because this was kind of my craft space. And I didn't do too much work up here. But then I did for several years, and now it's slowed down, and so now I'm going to transition my stuff. So I'm going to make it so it's more convenient for me to be doing both, but what I need at more, have it be more forefront than my coaching stuff. So, and then these I actually bought these for our kitchen because I thought they matched our valances, but they don't. They were $3.50, and I think I bought 4 of them. So then I thought, okay, well, wait a minute, maybe they'll work in my craft room. So let me show you. Let's just see what you guys think. It's not a match. It's not a match. These are larger squares than that, but I think because they're going to be like cafe style, I think I'm going to go ahead and use them. So then it'll be like this. They'll be like that. It'll be 2 of them across there. Cafe style. So we'll see. I'm going to be doing that probably. I think I have a curtain rod in my car. One of those. The kind that just goes across. So that is a wrap. I have worked up a sweat. I left my Pepsi downstairs. I only have my water up here, and I think I'm going to go downstairs and drink some Pepsi and put this stuff back. And I can vacuum this floor. This side. I'll vacuum this side. But let me show you guys. I did a video for some of you that don't know, that are new to my channel. I started this channel as a way to document my journey cleaning and clearing clutter out of our home, and just kind of going through stuff and weeding out what we didn't use, or what I wouldn't use, even like this in my craft room and office. And so I had already gone through this room. I did a huge purge. I loaded my car, the whole back end of my SUV, the whole back end of it, loaded it up and took it to my daughter. And my closet I didn't have done, and it was a hot mess. So I did a video of that, pulled everything out, and I like that concept, even though I'm still reading Dana's book, and the 1 hour, I'm not going to be able to think of it, you guys know. I can't think of it though. My mind has gone blank, but it's like 1 hour to, I don't know. See what you can get done in an hour, basically. And I've been on here for 43 minutes, and I got this whole half side of the craft space dusted, and the stuff moved out of the way that needed to be moved out of the way. The office side is going to take me longer because it's tedious to go through stuff and then figure out what is the best way to store it. And so that is going to take me longer, and I probably won't do a video on that. I might do a video of if I'm going to redecorate it any certain way, or put things on the shelves differently or anything like that. But as far as like going through the stuff, that might be boring for you guys. So I don't know. But if you go way back, I did a video of this closet, and I have to show you, because one of the things that I am all about with this is if I get something done and it's still working, it's still like not a hot mess, then that means that it's working. How it's being used is working. How I go after things is working. And so even though I haven't had to get into this for much, what I have had to get in here for was there. Like, where would I go to find this in the closet? In that closet right there. And so it's been working. And so I want to show you that it has stayed. It has stayed. I have maintained it. Well, let me show you some additions. So I don't know what that is. I think it's some kind of a recording thing. I don't know. And then Cleta has, we have Cleta's dominoes down here on the floor. Some Christmas tissue paper that I can put up in the tissue paper box. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much, I've pretty much maintained it. I'm really looking forward to going through that paper. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. The top one is Stacy's Ben. She does, she doesn't scrapbook, but she makes frames, pictures. Like she cuts out pictures and makes these frames. They're just amazing. But that's what she does. And so if we decide we're going to craft or whatever, it's been a long, long time since we've done it, but that's where her stuff is. So anyway, that has been done. My craft space is done. And I know where everything is now, and it's dusted, and I feel good about that. And I'm glad you guys were here. I hope you have a great rest of your night. For those of you who are new, welcome. And I guess I'll just see you the next time. I'm gonna try really hard to get Stacy to do a video with me of us in the garage. The garage is still a hot mess, but we're gonna get out there and work. So y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you the next time. Happy cleaning. Bye.